Online data says that Gen Zs is all about YOLO, spending way more than they save. But when I spoke to the Gen Zs in my office, the story was different. They talked about SIPs, long term goals, and even emergency funds. So is Gen Zs reckless, or are we just not seeing the full picture? Hey folks, CA Rachna Ranade here, and I welcome you all to a very important video about understanding the savings and spending pattern of Gen Zs. Please ensure to watch the video till the end so that you get a full picture and not just a part of the story. Well, most of the reports say that Gen Z save only 15 to 20% of their income. And if you read such reports, what could be the understanding of a common person about Gen Zs? It could be like they're financially irresponsible, they earn just to spend, or you could feel that they are short term thinkers. They don't plan beyond their next weekend or maybe even their next iPhone. They are more of materialistic or lifestyle driven, and that they are obsessed with brands, trends, and aesthetics. You could also feel that they are influenced by social media and peer pressure, and that they are spending to keep up with what they see online. So, to conclude, boomers or millennials like me, we may feel that Gen Zs are spending their salary trying to match online lifestyles, whereas Gen Zs may say that we are the generation that values experiences, freedom, and living in the current day. So rather than taking sides of either Gen Zs or millennials or boomers, I thought of digging down deep. So that was the reason why I asked my social media Gen Z followers and asked about their spending and saving and investment habits. But wait, I didn't stop there. I called the Gen Zs in my office and also asked them about their spending and investing patterns. And I was surprised. The numbers were very different from what general reports available online suggest about Gen Z spending patterns. So let me show you how the numbers actually looked like. Now all these AI tools like ChatGPT, they showed this data that roughly 38% of the Gen Zs save 0% of their earnings. Roughly 45% save barely up to 30% of their savings, and just barely 17% save more than 30%. Now, after getting this data, I asked my office team members who are Gen Zs. I agree with the fact that this number is very small, but I thought of asking them, and the numbers were crazy. None of them was saving 0% of their salary, so everyone was saving. Around 25% of my team members, Gen Z team members, were saving up to 30%, and almost 75% of my Gen Z team members were saving more than 30%. When I saw such a stark contrast in the numbers, I couldn't help but ask my team members on how did they develop this mindset of saving more. They told me about how hearing constant money conversations around them helped them in building healthy habits early. Something like saving their very first salary or tracking monthly spends and so on. They said that the environment changed their mindset. In fact, one of my team members told me that before joining my team, she used to first spend and then save just in case anything was left. But now she saves first, invests it, and then spends the money wisely. She went on to say that she also splurges on travel, fashion, and few more things, but she plans for it using the 50-30-20 rule and then spends the money without any guilt. After hearing this, I was extremely happy, and that made me wonder if just being in the right environment could influence money habits so deeply. What about my Gen Z followers online? Are they also picking up these habits through my online content? So, to understand the trend, I put up polls on different social media handles, something like Instagram, Twitter, my WhatsApp community, and so on. And that's what the data showed me. 33% of my channel followers were not saving even 1%, so 0% saving from their earnings. But 35% of my channel followers were saving up to 30%. And the best part was that around 32% of my followers were saving more than 30% of earnings. Now, my Gen Z followers were definitely doing way better than the average, and that's something to be proud of. But I also want to say this, that don't get discouraged if you are not saving as aggressively as some of my office team members. But because everyone's journey is different. What matters is that you are aware, you are learning, and you are moving in the right direction. In fact, every week I get messages like, I started an SIP because of some XYZ reel of yours, or I skipped buying a gadget and started building an emergency fund instead. And that's when I genuinely feel that not all Gen Z kids are careless spenders. In fact, you guys are curious, you are smart, and incredibly self aware. Don't let anyone tell you that saving is boring, or that savings or that spending is the true freedom. Well, real freedom is choice, and that comes when you strike the right balance between spending and saving. So just remember that flex your sneakers, but also flex your savings. And if this video gave you one new perspective, hit that like button and share it with your Gen Z gang. And if you follow fashion to look good, if you follow fitness channels to feel good, don't forget to follow my finance channel to flex the true financial freedom. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, please don't forget to share it with a lot of your Gen Z friends. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care. Jai Hind and bye bye.